What is up, undead gamers? It is Graveyard here, and I'm here to bring you another combo guide video on Johnny Storm. This will basically just be an overview and breakdown of his moves and what you should use during a competitive match. Since I have played Platinum 3 to Diamond 2 with Johnny Storm so far, and yeah, it's definitely really easy to get up the ranks with him, and I'll show you why and how OP he is. So let's get to it. So what you need to know about Johnny Storm is that he is the crowd control monster of the game. He has to be probably the best crowd control character in the entire game, I'd say, because his R1, you can make any kind of enclosure with his flames after clicking triangle, and any enemy that's within it, they don't have to be touching the flames. It's just if they're within, they'll take damage. So it's really great. You can get in, take them out, and it makes it a whole lot more easy for your team and for you. It's good to get your ult up really quickly. You can see we already have 76 there percent. So definitely from any angle, try to keep a prison out as much as possible, because that will really turn the tide of the game, especially if it's around the payload. The enemies are going to have to shift and get to their healers and kind of get away off of the payload. So that crowd control right there is just game changing as it is. I'd say just like one line like this isn't as great, of course. Always, like, it's not even hitting them for some reason. But yeah, always try to use, you'll see there's 3 down there, your R1, but right after you use it, you can see it regenerates so fast that you'll get a 4th really fast, and boom, you can just do that and you're cooking. And now his standard attack, what you need to know about this, his right trigger is, look at the damage here. Boom, boom, 2-hit kill. That is a 2-hit kill on, strategists or DPS. So it's a 2-hit kill headshot to the body. It might be 3 depending on where you're at, but if you're super close, get a headshot, they're instantly dead. His damage is absolutely insane until, this is the caveat, if you're far away, you won't do as much damage at all, right? His damage is pretty negligible on his right trigger if you're far away. There's not a huge reason to use it at all, unless you really just need to get something out and you're waiting for your other cooldown, which is unlikely. Your main attack you want to use is your R1. Just be spamming this the entire game when the enemies are moving around. Throw it down, and then when you have a prison, make one. But his right trigger is not that great until you shift to his more closer combat techniques, which I'll show you right now. So the beautiful thing about Johnny Storm in this game is that he is, a flying character. He has to stay away because he can't just jump out, and he's not super fast, right? So he has to be relatively high. He has to kind of, zone the characters. But if you have a good opportunity to get close, definitely get close. Say there's a whole bunch of enemies running around here, right? They're trying to get to the payload, which is over here, and you build a prism like that, right? So it's doing good damage, and they're running at you. Your team is trying to take them down. Keep throwing those in, and then when they're low health, boom, go in. You'll probably kill one of them, because so the more you have of those down, you will, blow them up, and you'll get a nice free kill there. I'd say the most important, like, if you want an actual combo out of Johnny Storm here, would be you're up in the air here, throw a prism down, right? Boom, go in, boom, go like that. That's probably his most efficient combo, is to stay up in the air. And then say it's like a 1v1, you're getting like destroyed by, I don't know, let's say like a Psylocke or let's say a Punisher is coming at you, because I think Psylocke is gonna probably destroy a Johnny Storm unless you're better, just unless you're cracked, I guess. Say there's a Punisher, he's running at you and stuff. Throw one of those down, then go in, then boom, boom, and then, you know, he's obliterated. So the only thing you have to take into account is you have to lead your shots. It's not hit scan, right? And it has a lot of spread. So if someone's trying to 1v1 you, try to get up in their face. If they're trying to run away, track them down with these, and you should be good. Now, I do want to caution all Giant Storm players here, is that when you play him, you are going to get harassed. Like, you're going to get harassed all day and all night by Spider-Man, Iron Fist, and by Black Panther. Oh, and Psylocke occasionally, but I'll say it's mostly Spider-Man, and you're basically just free pickings for Spider-Man. It's really hard to get away from him, so I'm going to teach you some mobility tips here, tips and tricks. So if Spider-Man is rushing you, say, you know, he's webbed you right here, he's going to come in, uppercut. As soon as you see that web indicator above your head, try to meteorite boom towards your team, and you should be good. If you get over to your healers, you should be okay, and just kind of try to lose him, right? That's kind of how you have to play against Spider-Man and all those like crazy dive characters, is that you have to get out of there. You're not going to be able to kill him unless your aim is just so precise. Definitely be careful. I tried to get cocky and tried to kill them. I almost always die unless they're low health and they're not around their healers. You could probably get them, but yeah, definitely don't risk that, because with Giant Storm, it's really easy to stay alive. That's basically your biggest hazard is Spider-Man, which is funny considering they're, you know, really good friends in the comics. So, just to recap, prisms, put them up as much as possible when they're low health. Boom, free kills, right? They're coming towards the payload, right? Just keep spamming these down. Even if you don't have your triangle, like you can't make a prism yet, just keep spamming them down like crazy, right? And then sprinkle some in, some of these in, and you should be good to go. He's all about applying pressure, but being, you know, far away, and also controlling how the game leads. It feels really nice to just see all the enemies scram, especially, you know, you're doing something good when the Luna Snow does her ult. Everyone's about to die because of your flames. That's happened to me so many times. I almost think that they don't know how he plays, so they think I'm using my ult, and then I pop my ult later, and then they're all screwed. It's pretty funny. And speaking of his ult, you think, oh my gosh, this thing is OP at first, but the thing is that, can you see the problem? Right? They can just barely run away, and you're not going to get the kill. What you need to do, pop it, turn on your unlimited boost, right, for more mobility, and just go to town. That's probably the best way to use his ult. I don't really see a better way to use it, because it doesn't last too long. You really need to get the kills out. So definitely just be right behind the enemy. Like, this is where you want to be super close. Right? Just hunt them down with your tornadoes there. I would not say focus on the wider group of the enemy team unless they're all on the payload. Maybe throw some in to, you know, get them out of the way. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about Giant Storm. I'm sure I'm missing some things, but you know, in Diamond ranked so far, it feels pretty smooth. I'm almost Diamond 1 already, and I've just been doing what I told you guys here. And yeah, stay away from enemies. You can do high damage close up, wait for the opportunity, and always control the crowd of enemies, and you'll be good. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for another one. Let me know which you know, character you'd probably like to see next or so. I'll probably, you know, do the Thing or something like that. Maybe Storm. I've been enjoying Storm recently, so I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, and good night.